Okay, Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look at the port. It was reported to me as a port problem. And that is most definitely a port problem. 4 of those pins are all shorted together, so that probably is going to result, well, possibly will result in some collateral damage. If I can get that in view for you. Yeah, see those 4 in the middle? Not good. Alright, so we'll disassemble, pull the board. No point in doing any measurements until we get the port off, so we'll pull the port and then we'll measure from there. We'll be back. Okay, we're disassembled and we're ready to remove the port. Like I said, we have to remove the port before we can do any measurements. There's no point in doing measurements at this point with a bunch of pins shorted together. I'm gonna get my eyepiece focused in here. There we go. Alright, let's prep the board with our usual method, low melt. I am a low melt guy. Not everyone is. There are different ways to do things successful. Let's get over here in the M92 area. We'll add a little bit extra light so we can illuminate the part number, hopefully. There we go. It's upside down for you, but you get the point. All right, let's grab our multimeter probes. We're already on. Let me make sure we are connected on the multimeter and we have the multimeter on screen. Not that it matters for continuity testing, you'll be able to hear it. I don't usually stay on them long enough to get an actual measurement. But what's the point of having them if you ain't going to show it, right? Let's flip our probes around. Red on ground. Okay. P13 seems okay. Alright, looks like M92 took it in the air. This one is attached to M92. If you just view that trace, it goes right to M92. Now this one over here goes to P13, but it seems to be okay. So, but we'll measure P13 too. Alright, everything seems okay in that area, other than the one shorted cap there, which is M92. I just got my M92 shipments in, so good timing. Alright, let's test our filter. Okay, does not have the diode arrays. Good thing to note. Okay. Okay. Check our 15 volt. Nothing shorted. Okay. Check around our BQ24193. I'm not sure which are the signal lines on this one, so I measure both. Just want to get beeping on one side, not both. Alright, everything looks good in the BQ area. Let's flip the board over. We'll take a look in our P13. I love this board holder so far. Okay. Can y'all see what I'm measuring? No. Let me just push this back a bit. There we go. So we want continuity through all these filters. We do not want continuity that way. They look good. Alright, let's check our P13 capacitor. And let's get you in view. Alright. This is the signal line. You don't want this side to be shorted. Alright. Alright, everything looks good. It looks like we are going to have to do P13. I'm sorry, M92, not P13. Get that extra light out of my way. So we will do M92. We'll pull it and make sure the short is relieved. If it is not, then it's church. And there's no point in continuing further. I'm fairly optimistic, but we won't know until we pull it, so we're just going to pull it. Alright, where you can see everything. Temperatures are correct. Get in there and warm everything up. You know what? I think I'm going to flip this board over on the board holder. It's awesome for working on the port, but in that direction, but I need to work on these chips. So let's pull that out. Need a little more clearance for the chip work. I guess. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get you refocused. What I'm saying is I need a little more clearance for my... I probably could have done it that way, but I need a little more clearance for my tweezers. We shouldn't have to flip it over again. So. Warm up the area. Plus I'm going to have to get in there and wick too. So. Better to do it now. We're just waiting for the pads to wet. There ain't no point in touching it or holding it until then. Okay, I'm seeing wetting now. And pull. Alright. Let's Let's measure our cap. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Alright. So it does appear we've relieved our short. Alright, that's a signal line. We do not want that to be short. So, it looks like this one will be salvageable. We can continue. Alright, I think we're about ready for a quick test. Pull from the board holder. I don't think there's anything making contact that's metal, but no point in risking that. Alright, let's take that aside. Let's grab our testing cable. Plug it in correctly. Red and red, black and black. Power on. Some of my last videos I had the power supply in parallel because I sometimes do that when I'm looking for shorts on something, and I sometimes forget to take it off parallel, so the readings will look a little bit different when it's not in parallel. Alright. Well, I'm usually expecting to get something. Let's check with the OEM charger. And you're on the OEM charger, it is. Well, okay, I think I'm getting confirmed that I'm getting nothing at all. I mean, I'm quite literally getting nothing. Should be getting something. But it is literally drawing nothing. Let's double check our M92. See if we did something horrible. No, they should all be making contact. Placement looks good. Not bridged. But I'm getting flat nothing. Should be good with the port. I'm starting to wonder about this chip. Okay, we'll try another one. Looks good. All right, see if we get any signs of life. There we go. That's what we want to see. Yep, both sides. Okay, that's better. Apparently it was a bad chip. Good to know. I will have to make a emergency order if I can find some at a reputable supplier. Okay, so that's a good sign. We will put it in the holder. We'll put it back in the housing and see how we did. We'll be back. Okay, we are reassembled enough to test. I'm using my known good battery. Let's plug it in and see what we get. You're on the bench yet? All right. Let's see. 0.47, we're getting about half full on my battery. See if we boot up. Okay. We're not getting, well, we got touch because we were able to sign in. So, all right, so we'll reassemble entirely and do some more testing, but it looks like we're going to be good to go. We'll find out for sure once we're done. Be right back. Okay, as you can see, we're booted back up. We're up to about 2%. We're charging at, on the PSU, we're charging at 4.9, 5 volts, 1.44 amps. That's fast charging. I'll put it back on the OEM charger once I'm off, but it looks like everything's charging okay. We are going to look, yep, we're charging our Joy-Cons, and once those are charged, it'll pretty much just be working on charging the console. So let's make sure we get internet and everything. Just like to make sure that they're showing. All right, everything's showing. Okay, so far everything looks good. I'm just going to let it sit here and charge for a while longer, and then we'll try it on the dock. We'll be back. Check, check. Okay, let's switch you to the right bench with the right camera. As you can see, we're getting dock sync. Everything's charging, everything's working. So that's a successful repair. Thanks for watching. See you next time.